Alright guys, so today we're talking about another more budget-friendly active noise canceling headphone. Now again, the market is flooded with this type of headphone and there is a lot of trash out there. But every now and then, just like with this, there's kind of a diamond in the rough. Alright, and so today we're talking about the TaoTronics hybrid active noise canceling headphone. Alright guys, so let's start with the price since I started with saying that these are budget. And there is going to be a link below if you're interested, but on Amazon right now they are $99 with a $20 coupon, which brings them all the way down to $79, basically 80 bucks for what I think is an incredible pair of active noise canceling headphones. Alright, so what are the features for the price that you're getting? First off, 30 hours of battery life. If you pick them up and they're dead, with a 5-minute charge, you get 2 hours of battery life. So fast charging in a pair like this is always welcome. And actually for noise canceling, the levels that this blocks out is really impressive. Now it's definitely not on the same level as the Bose QC35s or the Sony 1000X M3s. But again, given the price, it's surprising how much of this will block out. Let's go ahead and check out what's inside the box. Alright, so the first thing that caught my eye is the hard case. The hard case, again, most active noise canceling headphones are geared towards travelers, so they're not going to be the huge bulky cases. This is another one that's very slim, and as you can see when you open it, plenty of space to hold your cables, plenty of space to hold the headphones. Because of the size, you can tell that these do not fold in. The ear cups just swivel and lay flat in the case. Now in the pouch on the case, you can include the cables that come with it. Now it is micro USB cable, which I wish they would use USB-C. Again, that's just kind of a minor complaint of mine, but that's always going to be the case for anybody that uses these. Now you do get a normal 3.5mm cable if you do want to use these wired. Again, most people that are buying these are going to use these Bluetooth, so although the wired connection is nice that it's included, most people are not going to use these. Speaking of not going to use these, it also includes an airline adapter. And again, most noise canceling headphones are including this because people who travel, some people use these on a plane, but again, because of these being wireless, I think the airline adapter is just kind of being phased out anyway. Now the headphones themselves, this was the big surprise. Now this was even before turning them on. I absolutely have no problem bending these, twisting these. Like this honestly is a very durable headset. Now the build quality, it's very premium looking. Now you can see that the ear cups look huge on this, and I personally think this is a plus. It definitely adds to the comfort. Now this is a protein leather, but you can tell that there's memory foam behind these. It is very, very deep. And so the one thing I do want to point out as far as comfort goes is my wife uses these a lot, and that says a lot because she, for the most part, can't stand headphones. Like over the ear, on ear, in ear, like she definitely can't do in ear. On the ear, headphones kind of give pressure that she doesn't like. Over the ears, after a while, it's just too heavy. And she found that these are perfect for her. And again, I think that's because of the memory foam, the very wide opening that pretty much everybody's ears are going to fit inside. Even though they're very well built, they don't feel heavy. There's enough padding on top that you basically can wear these things for hours and it doesn't get uncomfortable. I really like the design. I like the unibody design. There's no like pieces that bend. The leather look up top along with the leather ear cups and the kind of space gray, stealth gray look. It's just a very nice looking pair of headphones. It's outlined in chrome. You can see where the mics are located. They just did an incredible job with the build quality. Now, your left and right are marked inside on the headband itself. As far as adjustments go, they do have little notches on the outside, and they have a click when you're adjusting, and it just kind of adjusts within the headband. It's very, very easy. Another thing that I do want to point out is it has a very solid movement. It doesn't feel cheap, it doesn't feel plastic. It's just an incredible build, especially given the price. All right, so connections and controls. On the left side is the micro USB input for charging. On your right hand side, you have your power button, your volume up and down, you have your headphone jack input, and then you have your indicator light, which is next to the microphone, and then you have the switch to turn the noise canceling on and and off. Now, the one thing I do want to point out as far as noise canceling goes is when the headphones are off, the sound signature, I don't want to say it's flat, but it's very dull. Like, there's not a whole lot of life to the sound. But as soon as you turn the switch on, it absolutely makes these headphones sound amazing. Now, when I say amazing, it's on a dynamic side. If you're somebody looking for a more flatter sound signature, this is not going to be the ones for you, because bass is punchy, vocals are very, very bright as far as on the treble end. I will say, if anything, maybe just slightly the mids are pulled back in some things, and that's kind of nitpicking, especially considering the price. Because the sound on these, to me, it's very full, it's rich, it's not a warm sound signature. Like I said, it's dynamic. So the bass is definitely prominent and up front, but so is the treble. So it just kind of has this, I want to say a U curve, because if I said V, then that means the mids are pulled all the way back, and that's not the case. It's very in your face. It sounds extremely clean and clear when it's supposed to, but it definitely has presence in bass when it's supposed to have that. Sound signature is just very fun. As far as being able to tell where different sounds are coming from, it does an amazing job. Now, it is not a very open feeling headphone. A lot of things feel like they're more closer to you, so the sound imaging, even though you're able to kind of hear if something's coming from this side or coming from this side, it still doesn't feel like it's distant. Now, again, that could be personal preference depending on what it is you like. But I think that these, especially, I'll put it in this category. If you are looking at Beats, it's going to be $300 for their over-the-ear noise canceling pair. These, in my opinion, have much better sound, and they're a third of the cost. Again, I will say when they're on, because of the larger ear cups, they kind of seem to stick out a little bit, but because of the memory foam, the ear pads are just kind of closing in, and they don't stick out as bad as you would think, but they are a very large round ear cup, and I would take that any day, considering what these do for comfort, being able to wear them for a long period of time, and then this headband not feeling like it's digging in on the top of your head. It's an overall incredibly comfortable headphone that has sound which is absolutely amazing. 30 hours of battery life, which will more than last you a flight somewhere, a flight back, and then maybe even the week there if you listen to it on and off. But to be able to do a quick charge, picking these up, charge them for 5 minutes, get 2 hours of battery life, it's kind of hard to beat, considering right now they're only $80. Now, I will say this as a drawback, I'm not really familiar with the company, but there's a lot of companies like this on Amazon. This one has incredible ratings. It says it's the 2019 version with whatever upgrades. I don't know what the previous versions sound like, but I know these sound amazing, the features are great, and for the price, it's kind of a no-brainer. So guys, that is my review of the TaoTronics hybrid active noise canceling headphones. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys so much for watching all the other videos. And as always, guys, make sure to stay tuned for more.